Hello, everyone. My name is Nick Mayberry, and I'm a consultant in Forrester's Total Economic Impact practice. We develop case studies based on customer evidence that explore the financial impact that investing in certain technologies can have on an organization. I'm here today to present findings from our recent study regarding the projected total economic impact of Trend Micro's Cloud One platform. I also want to take this moment to extend a quick welcome to Jason Cradit of 1898 and Company, a customer of the Cloud One platform and one I interviewed for the study I'm about to share.
Hey, Nick, thanks. Happy to be here.
Well, we'll have a brief discussion with Jason in a few minutes, but first it's important that the audience be aware of the following before we cover the study findings. What we're presenting today is only an abridged version of a full case study, so you should definitely consider going and downloading the report itself if you want the most complete version. Nothing we say today or in the study itself should be understood as Forrester making any assumptions as to the return on investment that other organizations will receive. That being said, the full study includes modeling tables that can be used to provide a framework for estimating your own benefits. Lastly, nothing we say today or in the study should be considered to constitute an endorsement. So, acknowledging that not everyone here today may know about our TEI studies, I want to provide some brief background. The purpose of the TEI is to help companies quantify the value of the technologies that they offer. There are four main areas that we investigate when determining the total economic impact of a technology. These, of course, include benefits such as cost savings or improvement to revenue, and costs such as licensing fees or costs incurred during implementation. However, we also look at flexibility, which we define as the future benefits a company may experience, sometimes well after initially investing in a technology. Lastly, we apply a risk factor to account for the number of variables that different organizations between different organizations, such as the total number of employees or profit margin. And a special note about this study, it's what we call a new tech TEI, meaning we do not only incorporate the actual experience of customers utilizing the solution, but also take into account their future estimations regarding benefits and costs. For this study, Forrester modeled a 3-year impact of investing in the Cloud One platform that includes a projected return on investment between 19% and 189%, projected total benefits between $698,000 and $1.7 million, total costs of $587,000, and a projected present value of net benefits of between $111,000 and $1.1 million. As a quick aside, the projected ROI represents the range of possible return on investment from the Cloud One platform as gleaned from customer interviews and a wider survey. The projected net present values are the dollar values that those projected ROIs represent for the business we modeled. Now, that being said, these figures alone fail to capture the whole picture, as some benefits cannot be quantified. We'll discuss unquantifiable benefits later, but for now, let's turn to how we determined the total economic impact. To determine the total economic impact of the Cloud One platform, we first conducted background due diligence regarding the solution, leveraging Forrester's own research as well as materials provided by Trend Micro to get grounded in the solution. We then spoke to 5 customers of Cloud One, asking them about their experience using the platform and the benefits and costs incurred from use. We also fielded a survey of 92 security decision makers at a wide range of organizations and used the information gathered from both the interviews and the survey to model the financial impact of their reported benefits and costs on a representative organization that we call the composite organization. The study is built around this financial analysis, as well as qualitative data shared by the customers. So, who were the customers that we spoke to in order to build out that analysis? For this study, we spoke with 5 customers from a variety of industries, including retail, financial services, manufacturing, telecom, and a professional services firm. The customers came from various regions of the globe, including North America, Europe, and Asia. The firms ranged in size from 2,500 employees to 10,000 employees and subscribed to a range of Cloud One services, including workload security, network security, conformity, and container security. We also conducted a survey of 92 security decision makers. 28% of respondents were from the technology and technology services industries, while the remainder came from financial services, telecommunications, professional services, and others. 35% of respondents hailed from the United States, while others from Australia, India, France, Germany, and the United Kingdom. 35% were from smaller firms of between 500 and 999 employees, 39% from firms with 1,000 to 4,999 employees, and the rest had employee counts of 5,000 or more. Respondent titles included C-level executives at 27%, vice presidents at 11%, directors at 38%, and managers at 24%. Before investing in Cloud One, the customer shared similar challenges in their cloud security environments, namely a lack of protection and visibility and inconsistent security policies. With regard to the lack of protection and visibility, customers described not having a single view of their cloud-wide security postures available to them, which led to confusion regarding status of updates and patches for protecting their various cloud workloads. Additionally, some customers struggled with the burden of proving their security levels to clients whose workloads they hosted, due to the lack of a centralized structure to run multi-account security reporting. Lack of visibility also led to the inconsistent application of security policies across the various cloud platforms utilized, leading to different workloads on different platforms being protected by different standards and configurations. Customers struggled to establish the same security practices across organizational groups, and the manual work involved in policy application led to human error and delays. According to survey respondents, specifically, the #1 driver of investing in the Cloud One platform was against malicious files in public cloud repositories, followed by facilitating the adoption of a multi-cloud strategy and providing additional visibility into cloud usage and security. Other reasons included protecting applications, shifting to microservices and containers, providing more robust security than native cloud platforms, and maintaining compliance while adopting the public cloud. After deploying various services from the Cloud One platform, customers experienced improved efficiency of security workflows, faster development times leading to improved efficiency and time to value of development projects, reduced risk of a security breach, reduced cost of legacy security tools as these were decommissioned, and, interestingly, an accelerated cloud migration. With regard to this last benefit, one customer estimated that projects involving migrating workloads to the cloud were completed 10% faster with Cloud One than without it. Regarding the received and expected benefits of survey respondents, 58% chose increased cloud services visibility, 53% each chose improved overall security and increased volume of security intelligence. Other responses included increased development efficiency and reduced IT effort to maintain systems. Based on the interviewed and surveyed customers, we built a representative company we call a composite organization, which is a representative firm meant to encapsulate the experiences of the various Cloud One customers in a single organization. For this study, the composite is a B2B business generating $2.4 billion in revenue annually. It has 5,000 total employees and has chosen to invest in Cloud One's workload security, network security, conformity, and container security services. As applied to this composite organization, the benefits of investing in the Cloud One platform were quantified as follows. Improved efficiency of security administration worth almost $350,000, improved efficiency of threat investigation and response worth almost $285,000, improved cost and time to value of development valued at just over $200,000, reduced cost of legacy security tools of $210,000, and reduced risk of security breach and resulting improved productivity valued at around $72,000. It should be noted that these figures are present value figures for a total 3-year period each and represent the mid-impact projection as opposed to the low or high impact projections included in the study. Now let's take a closer look at these benefits and the value customers received from them. In terms of improved security administration efficiency, customers reported that Cloud One's platform approach, unified view of cloud platforms and services, immediate visibility of assets and related vulnerabilities, and virtual patching technology all had a positive impact on the efficiency of their security administration. On the last feature, virtual patching automatically applies temporary patching to known and unknown security vulnerabilities, shortening the time previously required to manually patch and cutting the amount of time vulnerabilities remain exploitable. This technology reduced prior time spent patching by between 35% and 65%. Additionally, customers reported saving between 2,100 and 6,000 hours to posture management work annually. Overall, customers reported saving between 20% and 50% of their prior time spent on security administration work. Customers also experienced improved efficiency to threat investigation and response. Customers reduced immaterial alerts by between 35% and 65%, and reduced the total average time needed to investigate and respond to threats by between 43% and 73%. Additionally, survey respondents shared that on average, they reduced the time spent monitoring by 14 hours per incident and the time spent investigating by 12 hours per incident. Customers also shared that Cloud One enabled them to incorporate security into their development workflows, contributing to the adoption of DevSecOps and reducing the time to securely develop applications. Developers reduced their time previously spent on security work by between 10% and 20%, which ended up improving the time to value of their development projects between 7% and 13%. Survey respondents experienced similar results, with 49% estimating their developers' time saved from Cloud One at between 16% and 25%. The average impact to developer time from Cloud One, according to survey respondents, was 19%. Customers also reported being able to reduce use of and even decommission prior legacy security tools after investing in Cloud One. Customers reported an 8% to 26% reduction in direct spend on security tools, while they shared a 7% to 35% reduction in IT time spent servicing these tools. Lastly, customers reported improving their risk of a security breach after investing in Cloud One, saving on the direct costs associated with material security breaches, as well as restoring a portion of the lost employee productivity that results from such breaches. In terms of risk reduction, customers shared an improvement of between 18% and 48% in their cloud security risk profile, while regaining between 5% and 12% of employee productivity that was previously lost. In terms of the drivers behind this security improvement, survey respondents shared that Cloud One enabled them to more quickly and accurately understand potential threats at 96% of respondents, and to better understand the cloud risks and threat landscapes of their organizations at 95% of respondents. And as alluded to earlier, not all the benefits customers experienced with Cloud One could actually be quantified. One such unquantified benefit was an improvement to brand reputation. The senior systems architect from the financial services industry shared, Cloud One is an investment to protect our brand. Financial institutions can't have breaches. We need immutability and auditability. Cloud One has really allowed us to have peace of mind regarding breaches. Other unquantified benefits shared by Cloud One customers include accelerated cloud migration and improved compliance. For accelerated cloud migration, the customer from the telecom industry estimated that every cloud project that they have is moving 10% faster now thanks to Cloud One, while the retail customer estimated saving half a year of work for one of their projects that involved moving their loyalty program to cloud technology. For improved compliance, the financial services firm estimated that reporting with Cloud One would save their security team 50% of the current time they spend on compliance work streams. The telecom firm noted that the real-time posture assessment provided by Cloud One has allowed them to reduce the number of regular manual checks they will complete annually by an unspecified quantity. Now, on the cost side of our calculations, customers reported three main areas of cost associated with their investment. The first of these costs was the fees associated with their Cloud One platform services. For a business the size of our composite that invested in 4 Cloud One services, annual costs ranged from $86,000 in year 1 to under $350,000 in year 3. The growth of this cost is directly related to the composite organization's increasing use of cloud, growing from 7% of total organizational workloads in year 1 to 50% in year 3. The second cost was the internal cost of implementation and deployment of these services, amounting to 3 months required for 5 FTEs at 20% of their time. Last were the costs associated with training and ongoing management, which amounted to 10 FTEs at 2 hours each for training and 3 FTEs at 1 hour weekly for ongoing management. In addition to the benefits and costs, our TEI studies also look at flexibility and risk in determining the total economic impact of an investment. Flexibility benefits of an investment in Cloud One included cloud maturity fit, multi-cloud, and agile and DevSecOps. In terms of cloud maturity fit, customers shared that Cloud One's platform approach, offering a number of services ranging from workload to container to open source security, allowed them to continue to utilize the Cloud One platform for the protection of their cloud workloads as their organizations matured in their use of cloud. In terms of multi-cloud, customers noted that unlike native platform security tools, they could utilize Cloud One across their various cloud platforms and still get a unified view of assets and vulnerabilities through a single pane of glass. Lastly, the integration of security within development workflows helped customers further their adoption of Agile and DevSecOps models. And with that, we're going to turn to a brief discussion with Jason Cradit from 1898 & Co. Jason, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, my name is Jason Cradit. I'm the principal cloud architect, responsible for both advocating and maturing our internal use of cloud, but also going to our energy and utility customers as a consultant and helping them use the cloud.
Great. Jason, thanks again for participating as a customer interviewee for this study. Can you tell us a bit about your role as a cloud leader at 1898 and Company?
Yeah, when I first started, we were building in the cloud and we're trying to find ways to build more efficiently and securely. And so I've been working alongside the team for about a year, helping solve those problems using the well-architected framework.
Great. I seem to recall that your organization's going through a digital transformation, and I'd love to just understand why cloud's been so important to that strategy.
Yeah, digital transformation, for us, we're a 120-year-old company and it's time. And to be able to mature ourselves, we needed agility. We needed it badly. And so the opportunity to build something and fail was critical to us. And to do so without having the burden of CapEx sitting on our books was a critical component that allowed us to go build and explore new solutions in the cloud.
That's great. Yeah, I heard you mention a few things there, like agility and not having capex on the books. I was wondering, along with those, if there was any other reasons maybe why you chose Cloud One over any other potential options that you had.
Oh, definitely. We looked at a number of vendors and ultimately decided on Trend and Cloud One. First, because of the long history of Trend Micro focusing on cloud security and the relentless pace of forward-looking products. Second, the price and billing model was just simple to us. We could purchase via the Amazon Marketplace, and that allowed us to scale accounts and workloads. It also was simple to understand how our bill would grow to reflect our growth in the cloud. And then finally, it was just simple. As we went through the POC, it was clear that it was simple to set up, even simpler to gain insights and take action. But because it was simple, we saw benefits immediately. And that was really the ultimate reason we selected Cloud One.
Well, that's a perfect transition, as this is, a total economic impact study. I do want to ask you, what are some of those top financial benefits that your firm's gotten out of investing in Cloud One?
Certainly. The first one for us, of course, was how can we reduce our overall cloud spend? Now, it's interesting to think about that. We wanted to reduce our spend, but grow our usage, right? And that was our general focus. So in the first week during the POC, we were able to save about 30% on one workload because the tool provided optimization opportunities for us. And while the cost savings is great, the real story is in saving money and improving security at the same time. The juxtaposition of reducing costs but also increasing security is really striking to me. And with Cloud One, we're able to accomplish both.
So something really interesting that I remember from our discussion is that the investments seem to have a positive impact on your relationship with your own clients and customers. Could you talk about that a little bit?
Certainly, we view cloud security as a collaborative effort with our customers. We own the responsibility of helping ensure our customers' data is secure. And we find the best way to demonstrate that is via open and honest dialogue about how our security controls are implemented for each customer. And with Cloud One, we can demonstrate that security to our customers directly. And so they can audit our performance just the same way we audit our performance.
Awesome. Thank you, Jason. And thank you everyone watching for joining us today.